Cedartown.
The following is a presentation of WGAA Sports.
Swung on to center field. It's going back. It's gone. A grand slam by Taylor Westmoreland. She's got it. She did it. It's a no-hitter. Into left field and deep. Back toward the wall. It's gone. Walk-off two-run home run. To the fence. She makes the catch and Cedartown advances to the Elite Eight, and then Cedartown dugout explodes.
Welcome into Cedartown High School Lady Dawgs softball. We're back to Heritage High School again for the second time in about 5 days or so. Of course, Cedartown football came here this past Friday night and won 42-0. But the Lady Bulldogs face one of the best teams in the state here, the Heritage Generals, in their home advantage. 3 out of the last 4 years they've won the state title, 2018, 2019, 2020, and of course in 2021 came just short against the Central Lady Lions. Lady Bulldogs in their final 2 games of the season this year, as Heritage trying to have a good leap into the playoffs. We'll get to the starting lineups we'll start with the Lady Bulldogs. We'll have Haven Barclay, the center fielder, to lead things off. Taylor Westmoreland at short, batting second. Reagan Clark, the pitcher, hitting third. The cleanup hitter is the third baseman, Ivory Boozer. Avery Davis, the first baseman, hitting fifth. Hitting sixth is Kendall Howard, the catcher. Hitting seventh is Chastity Washington in left field. Designated player, Logan Little. Batting eighth and batting ninth is double out the right fielder, Hannah Cochran. Starting pitcher for the Lady Generals,
center fielder number 11, Haven Barclay.
Kelsey Anderson will be the starting pitcher. And behind the plate is Abby Young. We'll get to the rest of the defensive setup for the Lady Generals here in just a few moments. Top of the first inning, here we go. Haven Barclay will lead things off. The wind and the pitch. Strike, 0-1. At third base is Macy Collins. Savannah Wilson at short. Lexi Duckett at second. Pitch on the way is a called strike 2. It's 0-2 the count. And Harper Karstens is the first baseman. In the outfield for Heritage, it's Landry White, center field Jenna Ryans, and right field Jessica Gibson. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch, it's hit in the air to the right side. That's going to drop foul. A lot of foul territory here on each side. Very big park. You know, your typical distance, of course, to the outfield fence, but as far as foul territory here, a lot of it. No balls, 2 strikes, the count to Cedartown's leadoff batter, Haven Barclay. Pitch on the way. A liner to left center field. That ball is going to be caught on the run, or a running catch there by the center fielder, Jenna Ryans. That's out number 1. So Barclay is retired. That'll bring up Taylor Westmoreland, the senior.
Taylor Westmoreland.
For those listening on radio, Lady Bulldogs wearing their red jersey tops, the dark gray pants. Heritage in white uniform tops with navy blue pants. The pitch. Just missed, 1 ball, no strikes. A red and white stripe down the side of the pants. Red socks, stripes in white and navy blue. 1-0 pitch on the way. Popped up right side, lots of foul territory here. First baseman gives chase. She's going to catch it on the track here. And that's out number 2, a running catch there in foul territory by Harper Karstens. And 2 quick outs here in the first. Reagan Clark will bat now. She's the starting pitcher for Cedartown. 2 out here at the top of the first inning as Clark digs in. Last game of the season will be Thursday at Central. We'll have that one for you as well. A little pop left side. Underneath it is the third baseman for them, and that's Macy Collins. 3 up, 3 down go the Lady Bulldogs to the top of the first. We head down to the bottom half of the inning. Cedartown nothing, and Heritage coming up. Cedartown softball is here on the Big Double A. Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for nearly a century. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call for tee time 770-748-9671, located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buchanan Highway. Cedartown's original golf course, Cedar Valley Golf Course.
One of the pillars of a strong community is knowing your neighbors. We believe it's important to know your neighbor. To know that the person down the street selling you your car is the person you'll see grilling with you at the block party. It's important to be a part of a community, and Peach State Ford is proud to be a part of historic Cedartown, Rockmart, and Rome, and even prouder to be rated one of the best in the country in customer service. Nobody knows trucks or people like Peach State Ford.
2076 Rockmart Highway, Cedartown, 866-872-6660.
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
Welcome back as we head to the bottom half of the first. Cedartown did not score. It was a 3-up, 3-down inning. A couple of pop-outs and a fly out to center field. Cedartown 15-9 on the season. Heritage 17-6. And leading off for the Lady Generals will be Bailey Hollis. She's going to be, I think the pitcher, Kelsey Anderson, is going to actually hit for the designated player here.
Leading off the bottom of the first for the Generals, the pitcher, number 11, Bailey Hollis.
So Bailey Hollis is actually the starting pitcher. I do beg your pardon. She will bat first. Then Lexi Duckett, the second baseman. Harper Karstens, the first baseman, will bat. And if anybody gets on base, Macy Collins, the third baseman, will bat. Bottom of the first inning, Reagan Clark in the circle for Cedartown. Here's the pitch. Foul back to the net, strike one. Kendall Howard catching behind the plate for Cedartown. Ivory Boozer at third. Westmoreland, the shortstop. That one in the dirt, 1 ball and 1 strike. Taylor Westmoreland at short. Second base for Cedartown is Autumn Boatner. She's the flex player. And Avery Davis is at first. The outfield in just a moment. 1 ball and 1 strike to count. The kick and the pitch. Line foul left side. 1 ball and 2 strikes. So Heritage currently second in the region right now. They are tied with Central at 11-2 in region play. So these games are these last 2 games for Central and Heritage are very important. Cedartown could play the role of spoiler here. There's a line drive toward third and over her head for a base hit. She's going to round first and stop there. And it's a leadoff single for the pitcher, Bailey Hollis. Lexi Duckett will bat now.
Second baseman, number 24, Lexi Duckett.
Leadoff single for the Lady General pitcher. Lexi Duckett at second base will bat now with the runner on and nobody out here in the bottom half of the first. Cedartown and Heritage. Pitch on the way. A chopper toward third and a foul ball, 0-1. Runner was going to second base on the swing. 0-1. It's definitely a fight between Central and Heritage, as we figured it would be, for supremacy in the region. Still undecided. Pitch. It's inside. 1-1 the count. Sonoraville in third place, tied with Northwest Whitfield, 7-6. So those are your 4 playoff spots. Cedartown at 3-10 in region play in 5th. The 1-1 pitch, here it is. It's high and away, 2-1 the count. So again, as we mentioned before, for Heritage, these are big games, these last couple of games. The pitch. Taken high, and it's 3-1. Sun is setting behind the press box, which is back behind here. We're set up, as you can see, on a table right in front of the press box. That's inside ball 4, runners first and second with nobody out. That'll bring up Harper Karstens.
The first baseman, number 10, Harper Karstens.
First and second, nobody out. Reagan Clark, the senior pitcher, with a pitch on the way. It's high. 1 ball, no strikes. Heritage is currently ranked number 5 in the state in 4A. The pitch, right down the middle for a called strike. It's 1-1 the count. One ball, 1 strike, runners first and second, nobody out. A chopper hit toward third and a foul ball. It's 1-2 now. Number 1 in the state in 4A is Whitewater out of Fayetteville. Central is currently ranked 2nd. West Lawrence 3rd. Wayne County 4th, and Heritage is 5th. Top 10 is Walnut Grove 6th, Islands of Savannah 7, Perry at 8, LaGrange at 9, and Southeast Bullock is number 10. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Off speed away, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. The wind, and here it is. Gets back to the backstop. Runners will move up. A lot of room behind home plate here as well. We mentioned a lot of foul territory, and that goes true for behind home plate. Full count now, 3 balls and 2 strikes on the wild pitch. Runners move up to second and third. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. A scoring opportunity here early for Heritage. Fly ball, right side, foul territory. It's going to be out of play. And everybody will head back to their spot. Three balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch hit foul toward third. Still 3-2. Some other games in action around the region today. Sonoraville is at Northwest Whitfield, and Central is at Southeast Whitfield. So Central should have an easy time today against the Southeast Raiders, who are only 2-18-1. Sonoraville at 11-11, trying to keep pace with Northwest Whitfield. Kind of a battle for third and fourth place right there. Line drive to third and caught there by Boozer. Everybody freezes on the line drive. That's out number 1. Good play there by Boozer. A good pitch there, selection by Reagan Clark. 1 out in the inning.
Third baseman number 4, Macy Collins.
So Harper Karstens lines out. And now Macy Collins, who plays third base, will bat. She is very tall. And she'll tap that one foul to the left side. Strike 1. I'd say she's probably close to 6 feet tall. No balls, 1 strike. Runners second and third. 0-1. The wind, the pitch. Hit to shortstop. The throw will come to first. In time, the throw comes to third after that, and she is safe. The run is in. It's 1-0 lead for Heritage, but it is out number 2 on the runner retired. The runner also moves up from second to third, and Heritage strikes first. 1-0 here in the first inning.
Center fielder number 5, Jenna Ryans.
Now Jenna Ryans, the center fielder, will bat now with 2 outs and a runner at third. A run in for the Lady Generals. They cash in the leadoff base runner. The pitch. Hit foul to the left, strike one. Pitch on the way. Line to the right side, that's going to be foul. The count is 0-2. Atlanta Braves fell to the Philadelphia Phillies this afternoon, 7-6. The Braves scored 3 runs in the bottom of the 9th inning, but just fell a run short. Missed opportunities and a weak start by Max Fried. That's taken high for ball 1, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Definitely Max has had some difficulty in the postseason. Of course, the main exception being Game 6 of the World Series last year when he pitched his best game of his career, probably. 1-2 pitch from Reagan. Good stop there on a high pitch there. Kendall Howard keeps it from going back to the backstop. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Saved a run that time. We're with you from Central on Thursday for our final broadcast of the year of Cedartown softball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 1 run in. The pitch on the way. Called strike 3 on the inside corner, and that'll retire the side. But not before Heritage strikes in the inning. They bring home a run on a sacrifice ground out. We head now to the 2nd inning. It is Heritage 1 and Cedartown nothing. Back in a moment.
Live Wire Surplus. Stop in today at 546 North Main Street. New items are arriving all the time. At Live Wire, they have unbelievable deals on lawnmowers, weed eaters, and leaf blowers. But that's not all. How about your patio? Live Wire has top-of-the-line grills, patio tables and chairs, fire pits, and so much more. All fresh off the truck, brand new, still packaged, and price to sell. Live Wire Surplus, 678-861-5021. Take your truck. You're going to need it to load up on the savings. Bradford's Drug Store on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drug Store, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dogs.
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
Welcome back. We head to the 2nd inning. Cedartown trails Heritage 1-0. Cedartown's bats win in order in the top of the 1st. Here in the top of the 2nd, it'll be 4, 5, and 6.
Second for the Bulldogs, 3rd baseman number 6, Ivory Boozer.
Ivory Boozer, Avery Davis, and Kendall Howard, the batters due up. Ivory, the senior 3rd baseman, made a great play in that bottom of the 1st inning, snagging a line drive, which definitely saved a run at the time. 1-0 lead for Heritage here early. They play are pretty shallow, and that one's going to be line foul to the right, strike 1. 3rd base was playing about halfway in. Of course, Ivory not really known to bunt much. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Foul straight back, strike 2. Nothing in 2, the count. Here's the pitch to Boozer. Liner to first and a call for out number 1. A little soft line drive there, and Boozer is retired. 4 up, 4 down for the Lady Bulldogs to this point. That'll bring up Ivory Boozer.
Avery Davis.
Beg your pardon, that was Ivory. This is Avery Davis, Cedartown's 1st baseman, with 1 out, and the base is empty. Pitch. A bit low, ball 1. Excuse me, a good home crowd here for Heritage. Cedartown also bringing a good crowd as well, considering the distance. That pitch also down low, ball 2, 2-0 the count. Heritage is actually on fall break this week. Catoosa County schools are all on fall break, all the schools in the county, including Ringgold and LFO and other schools of that in the area. That's popped up to the right. That's going to drift foul. 2 balls and a strike. Two-one. Here it is. Hit sharply to third base, but snagged. Throw goes over to first in time for out number 2. A good play by the third baseman, Macy Collins. Tosses to Karstens over at first base for out number 2. Then retires Avery Davis. Now Kendall Howard. Kendall Howard, the Lady Dogs catcher, will bat with 2 outs and nobody on base. Heritage with a 1-0 advantage. She'll take a called strike, 0-1. If Kendall can reach, Chastity Washington would follow. She's on deck. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped up left side. Again, a lot of foul territory here. It's going to be right off the roof of the third base dugout. That's the home dugout, by the way. And now Kendall in the hole, 0-2. Here's the wind, the 0-2. There's a fly ball hit to left field. Pretty deep. Left fielder back to the warning track. She falls over but makes the catch. That was a running catch by Landry White, who makes the squeeze on a ball that kind of traveled a bit farther than I think even Kendall expected it to go, and especially the left fielder. She had to kind of fall down to get toward it. We head now to the bottom half of the second. Heritage 1, Cedartown 0.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Lady Dogs softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
Welcome back as we head to the bottom of the second inning. Cedartown with a 1-0 deficit.
Leading off the bottom of the second for the Generals, left fielder number 1, Landry White.
Landry White, Abby Young, and Jessica Gibson, the batters due up here in the bottom half of the second inning to face Cedartown senior pitcher Reagan Clark. Outfield defense, by the way, for Cedartown. We failed to mention that. Chastity Washington left. Haven Barclay in center. And Hannah Cochran in right. First pitch of the at-bat is fouled away. Strike 1. Landry White made that tumbling catch over there at left field to end the inning, for the top of this inning at least. And she's got a no balls, 1 strike count to her. Very nice facility here at Heritage. The grass is so pretty, it almost looks like it's artificial, but it's real. Here's the 0-1. Called strike 2, outside corner. Good pitch there from Reagan Clark. They've got a kind of a crush and run like track all the way around. And the dirt, a perfect cutout, just a beautiful, beautiful facility. A line drive right field. Hannah Cochran is there, and she makes the catch for out number 1. Good catch by the senior right fielder. And a good job there by Reagan Clark to keep the pitches down to a minimum in that at-bat. 1 One gone, that'll bring up Abby Young.
The catcher number 3, Abby Young.
Abby Young, the right fielder. A beautiful afternoon, kind of a bit warmer than we've had in the afternoons. In fact, it's not going to get nearly as cold tonight. Chopper to shortstop, a chance for Taylor. Taylor throws over to Davis, and that's out number 2. Call that a Sunday hop. Jessica Gibson now, the right fielder, will have a turn. Heritage is bound for the playoffs, also bound for a
Jessica Gibson.
Also bound for a home playoff game as well. Still undecided on the region championship, though. Hit on the ground toward third and a foul ball. Gloved over there by Ivory Boozer. Central should have an easy time tonight with Southeast Whitfield. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pop-up, shallow center field. Is actually going to stay in the infield, and the shortstop, Taylor Westmoreland, makes the squeeze. And Cedartown has a 3-up, 3-down bottom of the second inning on defense. We head now to the third. Heritage 1, Cedartown nothing.
Have you been to Croker's Hardware and Supply lately? Croker's is the place to find everything you need, from boots to fencing, from plumbing supplies to wood and gas stove fittings, everything, even paint and flooring. Whether you're building or repairing, everything you need is right here at Croker's Hardware on East Avenue. Name brands galore right here in your back door. Orca and Yeti coolers and tumblers, case knives, native eyewear, buck stove grills, and more. At Croker's, you can find everything.
Go by and see the friendly staff there at 1192 Rockmart Highway. That's Croker's Hardware in Cedartown.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for nearly a century. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call for tee time 770-748-9671, located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buchanan Highway. Cedartown's original golf course, Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Lady Dawgs Softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
So far, not much of a trouble for the starting pitcher, Bailey Hollis. She's retired the Lady Dogs in order the past couple of innings.
For the Bulldogs, left fielder number 24, Chastity Washington.
Left fielder Chastity Washington, designated player Logan Little, and right fielder Hannah Cochran, the 7, 8, and 9, the batters in the Cedartown lineup. Top of the third and a 1-0 lead for the Lady Generals. A couple of years ago, might have even been last year, I can't remember exactly when, but Cedartown came to Heritage and almost beat Heritage, but Heritage had a walk-off win in the 7th inning. There's a swing and a miss. Washington comes up empty, strike 1. And I remember Cedartown actually came from behind to tie the game. Actually, I think they took the lead in the top of the 7th inning. But then Heritage, there's a popped-up bunt, foul to the right, strike 2 to Washington. Chastity only a freshman. Lightning speed, though. Chastity, the younger sister of C.J. Washington, who is with the Georgia Bulldogs, a medical red shirt. 0-2 pitch, down low, ball 1. Logan Little, as we mentioned before, waiting on deck. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. She's down on strikes. One gone here in the third.
Player number 19, Logan Little.
And now Logan Little will get a chance. The wind, the pitch, here it is. Hit foul right above the visitor bleachers on the right side, strike 1. Stays off the screen, stays in the ballpark. It's a lot warmer than it was when we were here on Friday. Here's the 0-1. called strike 2. A pitch that was about at the knees, but open umpire called it a strike. 0-2 now to Little. The wind and the pitch, here it is. Hit in the air to the right side. That'll be foul and out of play. Another 0-2 pitch will be coming for Logan Little. By the way, Cedartown football off this week. They will resume action a week from Friday at Sonoraville. First time we'll play them. 0-2 pitch. Hit towards shortstop and bobbled for a moment. She'll pick it up, though, and throw. And she throws it wild. That'll be an E6. And she's back to first base. Cedartown's first base runner, albeit an E6, but we'll take it. Rare mistake, I'm sure, for the shortstop, Savannah Wilson.
Right fielder 00, Hannah Cochran.
Now Hannah Cochran will be the batter. They're going to send out maybe a pinch runner for her, unless they called her out. Yep. Pinch running for her. Let's see who it's going to be.
Running at first base for the Bulldogs, number 2, Autumn Boatner.
So Autumn Boatner, who she's actually batting for, will courtesy run. So they'll just replace the designated player with the actual player that. The flex player. Called strike to Hannah Cochran, 0-1 the count. Wind the 0-1. Cochran swings and misses for strike 2. Autumn Boatner running for Logan Little at first base. The 0-2 pitch with 1 out. Just a bit outside, maybe a tad high as well. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Looked like a pretty good pitch. Cochran took it. Hollis looks into her catcher. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 outs, that'll take us back to the top of the order in Haven Barclay.
Top of the order for the Bulldogs, number 11, Haven Barclay.
First pitch to Barclay. She slices to the left side. It's going to be down foul. 0-1 the count. No balls, 1 strike the count to Cedartown's sophomore center fielder. Definitely a bright future with the Lady Bulldogs. Kind of pressed into action early as the center fielder. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss for strike 2. Kayla Jordan was the center fielder last season. Haven playing left field. But an injury at the beginning of this year in basketball for Michaela Jordan, of course, ended the season. 0-2 pitch. Outside for ball 1. Michaela was never cleared to play for this season after an ACL tear in the basketball year. So Barclay, who also plays basketball, started center field this year. A little liner back to the pitcher and called for out number 3. So Cedartown leaves a base runner here in the top of the 3rd. No runs, no error, no runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 left. We head now to the bottom half of the 3rd. It's Heritage 1, Cedartown nothing.
One of the pillars of a strong community is knowing your neighbors. We believe it's important to know your neighbor. To know that the person down the street selling you your car is the person you'll see grilling with you at the block party. It's important to be a part of a community, and Peach State Ford is proud to be a part of historic Cedartown, Rockmart, and Rome, and even prouder to be rated one of the best in the country in customer service. Nobody knows trucks or people like Peach State Ford.
2076 Rockmart Highway, Cedartown, 866-872-6660.
Live Wire Surplus. Stop in today at 546 North Main Street. New items are arriving all the time. At Livewire, they have unbelievable deals on lawnmowers, weed eaters, and leaf blowers. But that's not all. How about your patio? Livewire has top-of-the-line grills, patio tables and chairs, fire pits, and so much more. All fresh off the truck, brand new, still packaged, and priced to sell. Livewire Surplus, 678-861-5021. Take your truck. You're going to need it to load up on the savings.
Lady Dawgs Softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
Savannah Wilson will bat here to start out the inning. 9-1-2. Wilson, the shortstop. Bottom half of the third inning against Reagan Clark. First pitch. Ball one, a bit low. Savannah Wilson, it'll be Savannah Wilson and Bailey Hollis, the pitcher, and Lexi Duckett, the second baseman. 1-0 pitch. Ball two. A little bit high, not by much, though. Keep you up to date on any scores we might find on some of the other region games. Again, it doesn't really affect what Cedartown does, but certainly does affect Heritage. That's fouled away to the left. It's 2 balls and a strike. Also, a battle for third and fourth place happening today as Sonoraville and Northwest Whitfield are hooking horns. Two-one. Ball three just missed. Reagan had a quick inning in the second. Got him 1-2-3. Three-one pitch. Ball four. Leadoff base runner for the Lady Generals.
Top of the order for the Generals, number 11, Bailey Hollis.
Bailey Hollis batting, and really, as we said before, this is a must-win for Heritage to keep pace with Central if they want to clinch a region championship. The pitch. Squared to bunt, and it's a strike. She couldn't pull it back. It's 0-1 to count. As far as games go toward the end of the week, of course, we play Central. This is their last game, I think, for Heritage. Line drive left field, base hit. She went the other way and hit it into left field. Fielded by Washington. Throws back into Westmoreland. And runners will be at first and second with nobody out. So this is a crucial, huge game. Central, of course, plays Cedartown
Number 24,
Friday,
Lexi Duckett.
or rather Thursday. And Sonoraville has Southeast Whitfield. So this is a big day for all the region schools. Central wanting to take care of business like they should against Southeast Whitfield. That's taken high, 1 ball and no strikes. And, of course, Heritage would think the same. They would want to dispose of the Lady Bulldogs here to have a chance to win the region and hope for a big upset on Thursday. 1-0 pitch. Fly ball, center field. Barclay is there. She will make the catch. Runner will not try to move. Too shallow for advancement. 1 gone in the inning on the pop fly to center field. Barclay taking care of that one.
Let's go. Number 10, Harper Karstens.
Heritage has won both meetings between Cedartown already this year. Little tapper to third, and she tagged her on the way. Throw to first, safe. Great job there by Boozer. She got the runner going by to third, unless they did call her out. That's out number 2. Runners will still be at first and second. They got the lead runner and almost got a double play out of it. Great play there by Boozer. If you're writing that down in your scorebook, it's 5-3.
Number 4, Macy Collins.
And as we said, almost got a double play. Here's Macy Collins, the third baseman. Runners first and second and 2 out. Scott foul toward, it's going to land in the baseball field over to our left. Nothing in 1 to count. Next time we'll be back here, we'll be in basketball season, and then, of course, in baseball season, and probably sometime in late February, early March. 0-1. Outside, a good play there by Kendall Howard to keep it in front. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runners first and second. 2 outs, a 1-0 lead for Heritage. Cedartown. There's a pop foul right side. Close. Very close. 1-2 the count. I may have to call Gail to move that car. 1 ball and 2 strikes. There's a reason why there's not a parking lot back there. I guess we know why now. 1-2. Liner foul down the third base line. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Macy Collins. One-two pitch. Fouled at the plate. Still 1-2. Reagan trying to get out of the inning here. 1-2 pitch. Popped up again, foul toward the back. And still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. Fouled again, this time to the left. Got a battle going on here. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Macy Collins and Reagan Clark battling it out right here. Again, the 1-2. Again, foul to the right side. It's getting fouled to the right, to the left, right to the left. And a 1-2 pitch again. Didn't mean to, a little swinging bunt. Could be a tough play, though. Over to first in time for out number 3. She tried to check her swing, and she ended up bunting it. And it was picked up there by Autumn Boatner, 4-3 on the putout to retire the side. So we head now to the 4th inning. It's Heritage 1, Cedartown nothing. Back with more after this.
Bradford's Drug Store on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drug Store, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dawgs.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Lady Dawgs Softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
Welcome back, Cedartown Lady Dawgs Softball on the Big Double A, 106.1 FM and AM 1340. Andrew Carter with you here from Ringgold, Georgia, Heritage High School.
Leading off the bottom of the 4th, top of the 4th, excuse me, for the Bulldogs, number 3, Taylor Westmoreland.
Taylor Westmoreland, Reagan Clark, and Ivory Boozer due up here in the top of the 4th inning. Taylor looking for her first hit. Cedartown has only had one runner reach, and it was on an error. No hits yet. That's inside ball one to Westmoreland. That was Logan Little who reached on an E6. That's been it. Hollis has only faced one over the minimum. 1-0 pitch. Ball two upstairs. Here's the 2-0. Ball three low and away. And Hollis has missed on 3 straight pitches to Taylor Westmoreland. She's a fast runner if she can get aboard. Again, it's only 1-0 lead for Heritage, so tying run could come into play here if she reaches. 3-0 pitch. Ball four, a 4-pitch walk will put only Cedartown's second base runner of the day. That'll bring up Reagan Clark.
Reagan Clark.
So Taylor Westmoreland draws the walk, and now Reagan Clark. If she can drive one out of here, we got ourselves a lead. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. The pitch is high. Throw to second, not in time. And Taylor is safe at second. Has the stolen base, and time called as she's a little bit slow to get up. Hope she's not hurt. Coach Monroe out there to check on her. Looks to be okay. Coach Monroe still checking everything. Coach Monroe gives her the lineup slap. She's got her left leg kind of favored. I don't know if that's just, hopefully she's going to be fine though. So she's still second base. Here's the pitch. A little pop towards second base. The catch is made right in front of the bag for out number one. So Taylor stays put. Going to bring up Ivory Boozer.
Number 6, Ivory Boozer.
Sun is just about behind the trees here. The line and the pitch. Must have been low, I guess. Ball one. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. It's going to start to get a little bit dim here soon. The lights have not yet turned on. Assume they'll do that maybe between innings here. We're in the top of the 4th. 1-0 pitch down the middle and a called strike. It's 1-1 now to Cedartown's third baseman, Ivory Boozer. One. Line drive, right field, foul. Count is 1-2 now. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Taylor Westmoreland at second base. She reached on a walk and then stole second. Pretty quick. The 1-2 pitch on the way. Hit foul. Again, a 1-2. A bit outside for ball 2, and I'll tell you, Hollis thought she had strike 3, and I was almost ready to say strike 3 myself. But a good take there by Boozer. She saw it better than I did. 2-2. The line and the pitch. Here it is. Foul to the right side again. A lot of foul balls this afternoon, both sides. The 2-2 again. Ball 3 just missed. Three and 2 the count. And here's the payoff. Line drive right field, just foul down the right side. I mean, just foul by foot. Taylor would have tied this game, would have scored the tying run if it was fair. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a great at bat here. And on deck is Avery Davis looking at every pitch. The 3-2. Liner again foul right side, and she's battling.
Hey, get that bat right here, Avery.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Beautiful Heritage High School. Nestled here in the mountains just outside of Ringgold, Georgia. In fact, you know, we're pretty close to Battlefield Parkway. In fact, that's the if you go the I-75 route, that's the way you get here. You take the Battlefield Parkway exit and snake your way over here. We came up Highway 27, a couple of turns off of 27, and here we are. Full count to Boozer. The 3-2 again. Ball 4, taking low runners at first and second. A great at bat there by the senior Ivory Boozer. That'll bring up Avery Davis now. 1 out, runners on first and second. 2 walks in the inning.
Number 9, Avery Davis.
There have been 3 Cedartown base runners, 1 on an E6, 2 walks. Pitch to Davis. Called strike 1 right down the middle. 0-1 to Cedartown's young first baseman. She has filled the role very well. Also on the homecoming court for CHS. Here's the 0-1. A chopper back to the circle. She'll go to third base to get the force there. And they go back to second. Just got back, did Boozer. So they get the lead runner, 2 outs on a fielder's choice. So Boozer at second, and now Davis at first, and I'll bring up Kendall Howard.
Let's go, Kendall.
Number 14, Kendall Howard.
Bailey Hollis, a good play there to get the lead runner. Taylor had to wait just to make sure he wasn't caught. Ball 1 outside to Cedartown's catcher, Kendall Howard. Shadows on the infield, 1-0 pitch. Called strike. Down the middle, 1 ball, 1 strike. Shadows are kind of creeping in on the infield. Part of right field is in the shadows. Center field and left field are completely in the sun. Here's the 1-1. Fouled straight back. And Cedartown down on their final strike here in the 4th. 2 base runners, but no hits. Cedartown yet to have a hit in this game. Here comes the 1-2. Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here comes the pitch to Howard. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and 2 are left aboard for Cedartown on the top of the 4th inning. It's still a 1-0 score. Cedartown trails Heritage. Will come back after this break here on the Big Double A.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dawgs!
Are you ready for steel? Equipment, that is. At Croker's Hardware in Cedartown, we've got all the steel equipment. Blowers and shredder vacs, chainsaws, augers and drills, trimmers and brush cutters. We're very proud to be a retailer for the steel product line. As an independent dealer, we can provide many services that the big box chain stores just can't match. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always ready to help you select the equipment that meets your specific needs. So call Croker's for a steel today. That's 770-748-4842 to learn more about steel in Cedartown.
Lady Dawgs Softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
1-0 the score as Heritage leads Cedartown. Only 1-0. It's been a very close game as Reagan Clark continues her warm-up toss. Has got a score update. Bottom half of the fourth, Northwest Whitfield leads Sonoraville 5-0. And if Northwest holds on, they'll secure themselves a 3 seed.
Off the bottom of the fourth for the Generals. Number 5, Jenna Ryan.
Sonoraville would be the 4th seed if that score holds true. So still kind of undecided here between Central and Heritage for who will actually finish as the region champion this year. Bottom half of the fourth. Here's the pitch. Called strike one. Number 5 leading it off. It's Jenna Ryans, then Landry White and Abby Young. Jenna Ryans, the center fielder, and then the left fielder, Landry White, and the catcher, Abby Young. 0-1. Just a bit inside, I guess. Ball one. 1 ball and 1 strike. One pitch. Line drive right into right center field for a leadoff base hit. 1-1 pitch. Jenna Ryans lined it past Alden Boatner into right center field.
Number 1, Landry White.
Trying to find a central and southeast score. I would assume that it's a blowout win for Central. One would assume that. Pitch. Pop up left center field. Could be a tough play. Washington is there. She'll make the catch. Great catch there by Chastity. That's 1 out in the inning. As the sun goes down, the wind starts to pick up a little bit. It's not cold because it's almost 80 degrees with the sun out, but
Number 3, Abby Young.
we'll probably hover in the 70s before the low's supposed to be, I think, around 58 or so. So not too bad. Line the pitch, runner goes, called strike. Throw to second is going to be into center field. Pretty good throw, but just short hop the bag. And the runner has the bag swiped. Pitch a strike. It's 0-1. So Jenna Ryan swipes the bag at second. That means a base hit could bring her home. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Did she go? I thought she might have. We'll see if they appeal. They do not. 1 ball, 1 strike. I guess she was able to hold her swing up. One pitch. Ball 2. Another good stop there by Kendall. On deck is Jessica Gibson, the right fielder. 2 balls and 1 strike is your count. The pitch. A little nubber and caught in the middle of the circle there by Reagan Clark for out number 2. Little pop-up kind of off the skinny part of the bat, and no trouble there for
Number 14,
Reagan Clark.
Jessica Gibson.
Now Jessica Gibson. First pitch to her. Line drive left center field, and it's going to be down. Runner's going to round third and score. And again, should they take advantage of the stolen base, they bring home the second Heritage run. It's 2-0. Lady Generals on a RBI single on a little dime duck to left center field. Chastity Washington went full out on a dive to try to catch it.
Savannah Wilson.
Here's Savannah Wilson with a runner on first and a run in. And time asked for at the plate by Wilson. Home plate umpire grants it. Ninth batter in the lineup. A bunt try picked up there by Clark. Throws to first in time. The covering second baseman at first base is Autumn Boatner, and the side is retired. But a run is in, and it's 2-0 Heritage as we head now to the fifth inning. Cedartown Lady Dawgs softball is here on the Big Double A, 1340, 106.1 FM, Facebook Live, YouTube, and the NFHS Network.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for nearly a century. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call for tee time 770-748-9671, located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buchanan Highway. Cedartown's original golf course, Cedar Valley Golf Course.
One of the pillars of a strong community is knowing your neighbors. We believe it's important to know your neighbor. To know that the person down the street selling you your car is the person you'll see grilling with you at the block party. It's important to be a part of a community, and Peach State Ford is proud to be a part of historic Cedartown, Rockmart, and Rome, and even prouder to be rated one of the best in the country in customer service. Nobody knows trucks or people like Peach State Ford.
2076 Rockmart Highway, Cedartown, 866-872-6660.
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
Welcome back. It's the top of the fifth. Cedartown trails 2-0. Chastity Washington to lead it off. She'll try to bunt, and she went for a strike, 0-1. Excuse me. Chastity Washington, Logan Little, and Hannah Cochran. Logan Little actually reached on a E6 her last time. Chastity struck out. Swing and a miss, strike two.
Hey, keep both hands on the bat. Let's go.
0-2.
Drive one chest.
The 0-2 just missed away. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Okay, see it, drive it.
Here's the 1-2. High fly to the left side, foul territory. The left fielder giving chase, and runs out of room.
Hey, straighten it up, kid.
You don't like it, foul it off. Go, Jazz!
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike three, got her with a rise ball. Jazz is out, number one. That'll bring up Logan Little. Made contact.
Number 19, Logan Little.
Reached on an E6, but was left stranded, as Cedartown's batters have been in this game. There have been no hits and no runs. But Cedartown still hanging with these Lady Generals. Fastball, ball one. A bit high.
Come on, Logan.
1-0 pitch. Swung and missed. Late on the heat there from Hollis. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Popped up. Foul territory to the right side and dropped. One ball, two strikes. I think the coach may be asking, did Logan interfere with the attempt to catch the ball? And the umpires are going to talk about this. Logan did not run down the line toward first. She actually ran toward the Cedartown dugout. And this could be an interesting call here if that's the case. They're discussing this. They could call her out. Nope, they will not. Head coach Megan Crawford asking for the appeal of whether or not there was base runner interference on the catch attempt. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 1 out. Hollis looking down to her wrist for the pitch, and here we go. The 1-2 pitch, here it is. Called strike 3. And Little is out number 2. That'll bring up Hannah Cochran.
0-0, Hannah Cochran.
Cedartown, again, as we mentioned, defensively, we've held right with them, but the bats have yet to show any sign of life. Pitch to Cochran. Foul tip, strike 1. The only ball that was put into play was that E6 that was put into play that we reached on was that E6 hit by Logan Little. Fly ball hit to left field. It's going to be playable. And a catch made by Landry White, and the side is retired. The Lady Dogs go in order in the 5th. We head now to the bottom half. Heritage 2 and Cedartown nothing.
Live Wire Surplus. Stop in today at 546 North Main Street. New items are arriving all the time. At Live Wire, they have unbelievable deals on lawnmowers, weed eaters, and leaf blowers. But that's not all. How about your patio? Live Wire has top-of-the-line grills, patio tables and chairs, fire pits, and so much more. All fresh off the truck, brand new, still packaged, and price to sell. Live Wire Surplus, 678-861-5021. Take your truck. You're going to need it to load up on the savings. Bradford's Drug Store on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drug Store, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dogs.
Lady Dawgs Softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
Leading off the bottom of the 5th for the Generals, number 11, Bailey Hollis.
Top of the 1st will be Bailey Hollis, Lexi Duckett, and Harper Karstens. 1, 2, and 3, top of the lineup for Heritage. Reagan Clark pitching very well, only has given up 2 runs. Late in this one, though, and Heritage trying to keep up with Central, who is almost certainly giving it to the Southeast Woodfield Lady Raiders. Ground ball to second, throw to first in time for out number 1. Good play. Sorry we didn't get it on the camera. 1 gone. It was a ground ball to Autumn Boatner, who threw over to Avery Davis covering the bat.
Lexi Duckett.
Now Lexi Duckett will bat. A quick out on the ground ball to second base. And the pitch. Ball 1, a bit high there from Reagan. If I recall from remembering my senior night stuff, Reagan Clark bound for UGA after her senior year. Inside for ball 2, 2 balls and no strikes. Here's the 2-0. Ball 3. Bit high and away there. I want to say congrats to my second cousin, Ava Tillman. Ava Tillman got married this past weekend, and former Lady Dog, star pitcher, ball 4. That one misses outside. She's actually Ava Sanders now. So congrats to Ava and Dawson on their marriage.
Number 10, Harper Karstens.
Harper Karstens will bat now. I saw Reagan Clark. She was working at the country club during that reception. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Also, former Lady Dogs pitcher Amy Arp was there as well. Two really nice young ladies right there. Reagan Clark and Amy Arp. Former teammates. 1-0 pitch is high, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Lights have been switched on here at the ballpark. Time called an infield meeting. We will be with you again Thursday. Cedartown will wrap up their season against the Lady Lions of Central, our second trip there this year. This is our second trip to Heritage as well. Two balls, no strikes. 1 out, the pitch. Runner on first. Down the middle for a call, strike 1. By the way, got to give a shout out to Kristen Cash. She pitched in the Southeast Woodfield game and threw a no-hitter. Cedartown swept the season series with the Lady Raiders. 2-1 pitch. Lined up the middle, base hit. Right back where it came from. Runners will be at first and second. It was fielded in the outfield there by Barclay. A 2-1 pitch that was scolded right back up the middle.
Number 4, Macy Collins.
Macy Collins will bat now with 1 out and 2 on here in the 5th. Heritage has only scored twice. Scored in the first inning and the last inning, back in the 4th. Pitch. Took an off-speed pitch a bit high, ball 1. Again, beautiful up here, not a cloud in the sky. We do expect rain tomorrow, maybe even some thunderstorms. But no rain expected Thursday night for the season wrap-up. Pop fly, right side. Davis there in foul territory makes the catch. Nobody will move. Everybody stays put. 2 gone in the inning.
Number 5, Jenna Ryans.
Again, it's up to Jenna Ryans if the Lady Generals are going to score again in this 5th inning. They haven't scored yet in the 5th inning, but they've got a chance here with a base hit. Ryans takes high, ball 1. One-0 pitch. Line foul to the right side. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cedartown football is off this week, as we mentioned before. 7-0 on the season. Now ranked number 1 in the state for the past 3 weeks. We were here Friday night, and we just took care of the Generals 42-0. 1-1 pitch, off-speed pitch a bit low. 2 balls and a strike. Reagan had some good stuff today. Two balls, 1 strike. The pitch, here it is. Hit up the middle, through for a base hit. Green light applied. Runner is going to try to score. Throw comes into the plate, is not in time, and moving up to second base. It's an RBI double. And Jenna Ryans has been hitting the bat well today. She is responsible for a couple of runs. It's 3-0 Heritage here in the bottom of the 5th inning. 2 out damage.
Number 1, Landry White.
Landry White will bat with 2 on. Pitch on the way. Must have been outside, I suppose, with ball 1. And Reagan wanted that call. She sure did. You could tell by her body language. One pitch. Hit to left center field, and Washington off of her glove, and 2 are going to come home to score on that. Running with 2 outs, and it's going to be 5-0 Heritage. A 2-bagger will bring home 2 runs. Just off the glove of Chastity Washington in left field. It popped off the top of her glove. She had to run in there quickly to make it. It's going to actually be a 2-run single, not a 2-run double. You might score in E7.
Pitch hitting for the Generals, number 20, Ella Blanson.
And Ella Blanson is going to pinch hit here. She'll pinch hit for Landry White. Open umpire makes note of the change in his lineup card. Pitch to Blanchett, taken high, ball 1 off the glove, and there'll be no play at second base. Probably going to be a pass ball, 1 ball and no strikes. One-0 pitch. Low and in, ball 2. Two-0 pitch, ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. At last report, we saw a 5-0 score Northwest over Sonoraville. That game at Northwest. Northwest trying to get a 3rd seat in the region. That's ball 4 high, and that's going to be a 2-out walk. Runners will be at 1st and 2nd. So the pinch hitter, Ella Blanchett, draws the free pass. That'll bring up Jessica Gibson. Coach Monroe pops out of the dugout. Don't know if they're going to pull the plug here. I don't see anybody else around warming up. Of course, you can't really see beyond the dugouts because they're so deep. The first base dugout is about halfway down the line. Pretty cool how the design is here. They're going to keep Reagan in the game. The bleachers are actually above the field level about, I'd say, 2 feet.
Running at first base for the Generals, number 7, Emily Holcomb.
Concrete pad kind of built
14,
up.
Jessica Gibson.
There's a concrete wall that kind of runs from dugout to dugout on the backstop, and then a big net behind that. Emily Holcomb is going to go in to run for the pinch hitter, so a pinch runner for the pinch hitter. 2 outs, 2 on, and 2 runs are in. There's a called strike on a low pitch there from Reagan. She'll take it, though. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. 1-1 the count. That one just missed. The 1-1 pitch, here it is. Called strike 2, inside corner. Reagan hoping to end the inning here, only giving up the 2 runs. Or check that, the 3 runs, beg your pardon, 3 runs. 1-2 pitch, outside, and a good stop there by Kendall Howard. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2. The pitch. Just stayed alive and fouled it back. The 2-2. Hit on the ground sharply to third. She'll take the short route on the tag of the bag at third base. Ivory Boozer gets the force out, 5 unassisted, and that'll take us to the 6th inning. Cedartown now trails 5-0 to the Heritage Lady Generals. We'll come back in a moment.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
5-0 the score. Lady Dogs trailed the Heritage Lady Generals. It was 2-0 for a while, or it was actually 1-0 for the longest time. Then 2-0, and then a 3-run inning previous.
The Bulldogs, number 11, Haven Barclay.
3-run inning for Heritage has put them up big. And now Haven Barclay, top of the Cedartown order. Taylor Westmoreland and Reagan Clark due up. Barclay goes for the bunt, and it's a strike, 0-1. One pitch. Hit on the ground to shortstop off of her glove. That's going to be an infield hit, I think. She rounded toward first. That'll be the first hit of the game if that's the case. I'll give her a hit. It would have taken a perfect play. The shortstop had to kind of go off balance to get to it. And with Haven's speed, we'll call that the first Cedartown hit. Here's Taylor Westmoreland. Runner goes. It's a pop-up toward behind us. It's going to drop foul. Strike one, and Barclay will have to head back to first. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch. Ball 1, a bit high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, 1 hit in the inning. Again, I'll call it a hit. I'm definitely not the official score. I'm not even keeping score here. The 1-1. Runner goes, swing and a miss. Throw goes down to second, and she is out. Perfect throw, perfect tag. And it takes all those elements to get Haven Barclay, and they got her for out number 1. And it was a strike to boot. In fact, she almost didn't hang on to it, but she was able to hold on to the ball. It was a perfect thrown ball to the bag at second. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that'll be out number 2. So an infield single and then a caught stealing. Swing and a miss. Reagan Clark will bat with the bases empty now and 2 outs. Reagan is hitless today. Taken high, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Fly ball to center field. Should be an easy play. She's going to come in a couple of steps. And the catch is made by Jenna Ryans, and the side retired. Cedartown has a hit, but she is caught trying to steal at second base. Barclay got the hit, but was retired on the called stealing. And then a strikeout, then the fly out to center field. Bottom half of the sixth coming up, and Heritage with a 5-0 lead.
Have you been to Croker's Hardware and Supply lately? Croker's is the place to find everything you need, from boots to fencing, from plumbing supplies to wood and gas stove fittings, everything, even paint and flooring. Whether you're building or repairing, everything you need is right here at Croker's Hardware on East Avenue. Name brands galore right here in your back door. Orca and Yeti coolers and tumblers, case knives, native eyewear, buck stove grills, and more. At Croker's, you can find everything.
Go by and see the friendly staff there at 1192 Rockmart Highway. That's Croker's Hardware in Cedartown.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for nearly a century. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call for tee time 770-748-9671, located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buchanan Highway. Cedartown's original golf course, Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Lady Dawgs Softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
Savannah Wilson, Bailey Hollis, and Lexi Duckett due up here in the bottom half of the sixth inning. And the first pitch from Reagan Clark is fouled away, strike one. Foul to the left side. No balls, one strike is your count. 0-1. A little serve to the left side. And Haven Barclay, what a catch! Holy smokes, what a catch! Haven Barclay came from pretty much straightaway center field, came down and picked that one up off the ground almost. What a great catch. My goodness. In a season that's just not gone the way Cedartown would have liked it to have gone, that was a great, great play. That's outside, ball one. There have been little things like that all season long. Great defensive plays, good pitching performances, good at bats that have been some bright spots in some tough times. 1-0 pitch. Line drive, foul left side. Try to get it past the glove of Boozer. 1 ball and 1 strike. One pitch. Hit to the shortstop, takes it on a short hop. Throw to first is going to be in time for out number 2. Those short hops are tough. Taylor Westmoreland made it look easy. She'll be playing JUCO softball in Alabama next year.
Lexi Duckett.
Some dust has settled down on top of us. Here's the pitch. Foul tipped, 0-1. Hit to left field and over the diving try. It's going to go all the way to the fence. She's going to round second, head to third. Throw to third will be over everybody. Bounces away. The catcher will recover, and it's going to be a runner at third. That's probably going to be a triple, I think. Yeah, I would say so. Chastity Washington It kept on sailing on her. She backed up, and the relay throw came into third. It was wild of third, but the runner does not try to score. That was Lexi Duckett, and now it'll be Harper Karstens with 2 outs and a runner on third. You're in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Runner third, here's the pitch. Ball 1. Probably low and in, I would think. One-oh pitch. Ball 2. To a pitch. Hit in the air down the right side, and the catch is made in right field by Hannah Cochran, and the side is retired. A triple in the inning is left stranded at third. We head now to the top of the 7th. Last call for the Lady Bulldogs. They trail 5-0 here at Heritage. We'll be back in a moment.
One of the pillars of a strong community is knowing your neighbors. We believe it's important to know your neighbor. To know that the person down the street selling you your car is the person you'll see grilling with you at the block party. It's important to be a part of a community, and Peach State Ford is proud to be a part of historic Cedartown, Rockmart, and Rome, and even prouder to be rated one of the best in the country in customer service. Nobody knows trucks or people like Peach State Ford.
2076 Rockmart Highway, Cedartown, 866-872-6660.
Livewire Surplus. Stop in today at 546 North Main Street. New items are arriving all the time. At Livewire, they have unbelievable deals on lawnmowers, weed eaters, and leaf blowers. But that's not all. How about your patio? Livewire has top-of-the-line grills, patio tables and chairs, fire pits, and so much more. All fresh off the truck, brand new, still packaged, and price to sell. Livewire Surplus, 678-861-5021. Take your truck. You're going to need it to load up on the savings.
Lady Dawgs Softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
Ivory Boozer will lead off, followed by Avery Davis and Kendall Howard, the middle of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6. Right at 7 o'clock, this is WGAA 1340 AM, 106.1 FM, Cedartown, Georgia. Hollis from the circle delivers. Line drive to second, and that's out number 1.
Number 9, Avery Davis.
1 pitch, 1 out. Avery Davis now will bat with a quick out here in the top of the 7th. The pitch. Strike called. It's 0-1. One is high and away. They're going to see if she went. I don't think they did. Won the count. I don't even know if the field umpire even had a good eye on that. But she asked for the appeal. She did not go. 1-1 pitch. A foul tip. It's 1-2.
Let's go, Avery.
Avery. Come on, Eric.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Outside, ball 2. The 2-2. Excuse me, swing towards second. The throw to first will be in time, and Davis is out number 2. Another swinging bunt. We've actually seen that from both sides today. And it's up to Kendall Howard if the game will continue. It's 2 outs. Nobody on base on the top of the 7th, and Cedartown.
Number 14, Kendall Howard.
Cedartown being shut out 5-0. Big win for Heritage if they can hold on. The pitch. Upstairs, ball 1. They're currently tied again with Central. I don't know if Central has the tiebreaker or not, or if Heritage does. Haven't really seen their head-to-head.
Fly ball hit deep to left field, but it's going to be well foul.
A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Popped up. Third base. The catch will be made by the shortstop, Savannah Wilson, and Cedartown falls to the Heritage Lady Generals. The final score is 5-0. Final game of the season coming your way Thursday. We will be at Central as the Lady Lions host the Cedartown Lady Bulldogs. And Central will likely be trying to win a region championship with that game on Thursday. So we'll be with you for that. We hope you'll join us here on the Big Double A, Facebook Live, YouTube, and the NFHS Network. Your final score here from Heritage, it's the Lady Generals 5 and the Lady Dogs 0. Thanks for joining us for Lady Dogs softball in the Big Double A. Hope you have a great evening, folks. We'll talk to you next time the Lady Dogs play right here on the Big Double A. Good night, everybody.
W291 TS Cedartown. Your home for the Cedartown High School Bulldogs. AM 1340 and now 106.1 FM WGAA. The Big Double A.